Before the guide begins, here are the requirements for the quest along with the items that you'll need, and for the quest you will have to be on the regular spellbook because you will be casting telekinetic grab. Hey everyone, and welcome to my quest guide for the giant dwarf quest. The starting point is going to be in this tunnel between the two statues, and it is northeast of the Relleka entrance. So what you need to do is go through the tunnel, and then this cave entrance right in front of you is what you go through next. And so once you are here, you actually want to talk to the dwarven boatman, and he will take you across after a small cutscene. This cutscene is so long. Alright, so after that long cutscene, you're going to be here with Commander Veldeban, or Veldeban, you never know. Talk to him, and he's actually going to ask you to repair the statue that you run into, and you're just going to have to go through all of this, all the dialogue. Once you're told to find the sculptor, his house can be found on the east side of the town with the 2 yellow dots inside, and you just want to talk to him. After you talk to the sculptor, he's going to tell you that he needs king clothes, an axe, and boots. And to start off with getting the clothes, you want to come over here and speak to Vermundi and tell her that you are asking about the special clothes. Once she tells you that, she's going to tell you to go to the library and get a book from the bookshelf. The library is on the western part of town, and if you want to, you can just take the stairs like I just took and run to the west and go down. To me, it seems quicker, but if you don't want to do that, you can run back around the building, go north across that bridge, and then the librarian is just going to be right there. So here's the librarian's house, and what you're going to want to do is speak to the librarian first and ask him about the king's clothes, and then he's going to tell you to climb this bookshelf right here, or the bookcase, sorry, and that it is on the top shelf. Once you have the book on costumes, you want to run back to Vermundi and give it to her along with the 200 coins. For this part of the quest, you are going to want to make sure you have coal, a log of any kind, and a tinderbox in order to fix her machine. After you give her the book, she's going to tell you that the machine runs on steam and that you need to fix it. So add the coal and the log, and then just use the tinderbox on it until it lights. Now this part could take a few tries, but if it does not work the first time, just keep trying. She'll tell you she needs 200 coins, just tell her you will pay, and then she will get started making the clothes, and here's a short cutscene. Voila, there are the clothes, and now the next thing we're going to do is getting the axe. Alright, so here we are at Santiri, and this is where you're going to get the axe from. For this part of the quest, you're going to need 3 cut sapphire in order to repair the axe's hilt, 1 iron bar to give to Thurgo, that is going to be south of Port Sarum. And if you have not done the Knight's Sword quest, you are going to need a Redberrie Pie. So what you want to do is just talk to him and get the axe from him. He's going to bring up 3 options for you about the axe. Go ahead and tell him that the sculptor needs it for his statue, and then tell him you can repair the axe. Alright, after quite a few little chat options there, you want to use your 3 cut sapphire. They do have to be cut on the dwarven battle axe. And then there you go. So now you've repaired the hilt, and the next thing we need to do is get to Thurgo's Peninsula, which is south of Port Sarum. There's a couple ways to get there. If you've done Fairy Tale Part 2, you can run outside of this back into the cave entrance where you started the quest and use the fairy code AIQ to get to the peninsula. If you have not done that quest, such as like myself, you can use these mine carts down here in the southeast of the city, and they're going to cost 150 coins. But if your house is in Remington and you do either have a house tablet or level 40 magic and the runes to do it, just teleport to the house and run east to Thurgo's Peninsula. If you are using the mine carts, make sure to ride this train cart up here in the very front. Once you're in here, you will actually have access to this cart, so if you need to get back into Celtic and you don't feel like doing the long way, just run down here, speak to the cart conductor, and get another 150 coins to him, and he will give you a ticket which will get you back into Celtic. Alright, so here we are at Thurgo's house, hut, whatever you want to call it, southwest of Port Sarum, and what you want to do is just speak to him and give him the iron bar and the Redberrie Pie, but the Redberrie Pie is only if you have not done the Knight's Sword quest, which I have not. What he's going to do is repair the dwarven axe, and then he's going to offer to teleport you back to Celtic, and you want to make sure that you do take that teleport, because if you don't, he's not going to offer it to you again, and you're going to have to make your way all the way back there. Alright, here is the return to Celtic immediately. Make sure you click on this because that is a one-time offer. And with a Redberrie Pie, you're going to want to give him the Redberrie Pie before you speak to him again about fixing the axe. But now that we've got the axe fully repaired, what we need to do is get the boots. So now we've got to go to Sorrow's house, that is southwest in the western part of the town. So let's get there. Alright, so here's Sorrow's shop. It is in the southwest. There's the anvil, and there's Sorrow. You want to talk to him and make sure that you ask him about the special boots. Now what he's going to tell you is that the boots were actually sold to a dwarf named Drummond, yeah, right there. I'm not sure how you pronounce that again. And his house is actually just going to be northeast of here, so run up to the northeast. Alright, so his house is just north of the bank, and it's got the square inside of the house, and he's going to be constantly moving. What you want to do is you want to talk to him about the boots and ask him if he'd be willing to sell the boots to you. He's going to refuse, and then you're just going to have to steal the boots from him. Alright, so to get the boot that is on the south side, what you want to do is wait for him to pass and then just steal the boot. And there you go. Now what we need to do is run around to the other side of the house, the north side of the house where that cat is sitting, and you're going to stand outside of this window right here and just cast Tele-grab on the right boot. Oh, when he's not looking apparently. That was my fault. And there you are. And what that does is both boots combine automatically to give you the exquisite boots. And now you need to return to the sculptor and give him all three of the items. Once you speak to the sculptor again, you're going to tell him that you've got the boots, the axe, and the clothes, and he's going to tell you to use it on Riki here, or Ricky, and he's going to wear them. Now once he's got all three of those items, you're going to speak again to the sculptor, and he's going to show you the statue. Now the statue's not going to have a head on it, and what you're going to need to do is go into this big middle building here for the fun part of the quest. And once you get in here, go upstairs. So once you get upstairs, you're going to see a bunch of different groups here. Everyone's going to be wearing different colors. Like here's the red axe, purple pewter. And what you need to do is speak to the secretary of that group. Now I tried to do it with the red axe because they are right next to the stairs that lead to the bank, but they just kept telling me not to bother them. If that does happen to you, just go to the secretary of a different group, and they're going to ask you how can they help you or what do you need. And what you need to do is say, is there anything I need help from you? And they're going to give you a task. So just to show you an example, here's an example. So she tells me she needs 4 pieces of gold ore in the next 14 minutes. So I can either run to the bank and get 4 gold ore for her, and I forgot to get any ores, but that's okay. So I'll probably just go ahead and do that because I've got plenty. This is the part of the quest where you want to say you'll take it if it's something that you do have in the bank, and run down here to the bank that is in the west. Now go ahead and fill up your inventory with ores or bars, either one, and you just go back and keep talking to them. With the secretaries, you may need to do a few of these tasks in order to speak with the director, but once you're allowed to talk to the director, once you're allowed to talk to the director, then you will actually be able to do tasks for the director, and that'll pretty much end the quest. And here's an example of iron ore. I don't have any iron on me, so what I'm going to do is just speak to her again and then just ask if there's anything I can help with. And she tells me copper ore. I don't have it, so keep clicking. And this is just a technique you can do if you don't happen to have the ore that she's asking for on you or in the bank or anything like that. So keep doing that until you have completed the secretary and you are allowed to speak with the director. Alright, so as you can see, my inventory was almost cleared out. Oh, and I made money. Nice. I actually didn't realize that. It took me 4 tasks, and like I said, after you're done every time, just speak to her. Some people it may take 2, some people may take 5. It just varies from account to account. But once you're done, you speak to the director here, and you want to say it's an honor to meet you. Actually, you don't want to do that. What you need to do is just say, do you have any more tasks for me? And he's actually going to ask for bars. So yeah, bars of mithril, gold, silver, bronze, steel, whatever. So once you're done with the secretary, actually go back to the bank and grab bars of whatever you want. Alright, so for me it took 2 tasks for the director in order to join, but after every task you just say, I would like to officially join your company, and he'll either say no, or he'll bring up, he'll get to this screen where it's agreed. And then you will be in the company. here's the next point you need to get to. Once you're in the company, you need to talk to the director again and tell him that the sculptor sent you, and you're going to go through some dialogue chat. And once you get to this screen, tell them that you will support them. And then once you are fully supported, you need to go through all this dialogue here. And then you're actually going to go back to yes, Long Live Purple Pewter, or whoever you join. I just joined them because they're close to the stairs. But once you're done talking to the director, you want to go back to Veldebon. So here we are with the commander again to the west of the bank, and just tell them, or talk to him, and he's going to ask you what they say, and you're going to tell him that you support, and then you just click I'm ready, and that is going to take you to the final. And yes, you want to attend no matter how long it takes, because the cutscene is quite long, but it is the final cutscene of the quest. After this cutscene, you're going to be given the awards for the quest, and I will be showing the awards after this cutscene. So if you do not wish to see the awards for spoilers, go ahead and end the video now. But if you do want to see it, just sit tight and it'll be up momentarily. So as I said before, here's the rewards from the quest. You get 2 quest points, 2,500 experience in mining, smithing, and crafting, and 1,500 experience in magic, thieving, and firemaking. Let's see if I get any. Hey! Oh, sweet! Level 37. Teleport to Faldor, that's nice. Okay, and that's all. So that is the giant dwarf quest. I hope you do enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and hit a like. And if you feel like it, go ahead and subscribe. But thanks again for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.